How's it going, everyone? Phoenix here, and today we're going to talk about Superman and Lois Season 4, Episode 5, titled Break the Cycle. Oh, this episode is a doozy of an episode. Um, it's, how do I put this? This episode, has many intertwining plot lines, right? So, we see flashbacks to, Lex being married, of all things. Apparently he as a result of how he was raised, right? Abandoned by father, abused by mother. He is unable to properly give love to others. Um Freely, I should say. But that isn't to say he's incapable of love. We see that he loves his daughter at the very least. Um Now he's getting a divorce, right? During the flashbacks, we see he's getting a divorce, and both Lex and his wife are pulling Elizabeth in like two different directions. What Lex wants her to stay in Metropolis. Uh, her mom wants her to come with her to the UK. Now, Lois finds where Elizabeth currently is. Uh, she seems to be in France, which is an entirely odd choice. Now, we also find out that Elizabeth is pregnant. She's married and expecting. Uh, while this is happening, Jonathan is apparently in the doghouse with Candace. Because he keeps flaking on her, right? Like they're supposed to meet up, and he keeps being busy, right? Uh, Due to superhero shenanigans, but it's a bit rough on a relationship if the girl doesn't know, right? Uh, so it causes friction, a lot of friction in this episode, because Jonathan has to keep disappearing to take his mom to Luther's daughter. Hold on, I need to see that. uh, it's the accessories for my monitor mount. You really don't need to see the bag it's in. Um, but yeah, so he has to keep taking his mom off to France and shit, and uh, it's causing friction because she's like, why do you keep disappearing? Like, which understandably so, right? Like I get it, right? So the second time disappears, he disappears at a party. Oh, I should probably mention. We find out that Denise, one of Jordan Jonathan's friends, you know what? Uh, yeah. Um, Oh, she's a cheerleader. Anyway, um, so Denise reveals that she was there when Superman had his body tossed onto the floor dead. Um, and so she connected the dots. Now she promises not to tell anyone. And while we're seeing the friction between Jonathan and Candace, uh, it's Denise is talking to Jordan and asks if Sarah knows. He kind of dodges the question because uh Jonathan has to leave again. Uh, this time to go to not to take his mom to another country, but because his mother has gone and done something potentially stupid, right? But we will talk about that in a little bit. Right, we'll talk about that in a little bit. Now, while Jonathan is off, Jordan goes and tells Candace everything. Literally everything. Because Jonathan, when he comes back and asks, you're gonna have to explain what everything. He's like, ah, yes, that everything. Oh boy. Oh boy, 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 boy. And they kiss, make up. It's all good now, right? She knows the family secret, so it's all good. Hurrah! Happy ending. Right now, what has Lois been doing? Causing Lois has been looking into two things. One, um, Doomsday Bizarro, the, you know, uh, who is he this time? We're like, is he Doomsday? Is he Bizarro? Doomsday, okay. Anyway, she of course finds Elizabeth and arranges a meeting between her and Luther, which does not go over well. Um, Elizabeth tells Luther, "Look, if you can't let go of this hatred, I can't have you in my son's life." He does seem happy for her, at least, that she's having a kid. Um, right. So while all this, anyway, so Lois summons Doomsday, and has like a heart to heart with him. Uh, and as a result, Doomsday is pacified. Right, he leaves Luther's association, and the cats are no longer in danger of an otherworldly entity. Clark coming home at the end of the episode, and he's freaking out. Right, Elizabeth Henstridge. Henstridge. I don't know. Uh, the actor plays. Oh, interesting. Luther's ex-wife is Erica. I have the fandom page open as always. But yeah. So when Clark comes home, Lois is just like, I had a heart to heart with him. You know, I realized we were trying to have a heart to heart with the wrong person, because as we know, Lex Luthor in the worlds where he is evil, he doesn't have a heart. He's a psychopath. There are some within the vast multiverse of the out there, there are some worlds where he's a good guy. Those worlds tend to be destroyed before long because yeah. Anyway, so Lex is essentially defanged. Jonathan and Candace are friction free. uh Elizabeth is found and pregnant. Okay. The episode ends with Luther finding out that he no longer has Doomsday. Yeah. And the fireworks show. Can't forget the fireworks show. Uh Now, would I call this filler? No. Uh would I call this filler? No. Is it filler? Also no. It's a continuation of the story, just a very low energy continuation because it's all like connections and lore and shit. So honestly, world building is always good, right? I know there are people out there who are like, "Oh, the world building, give me action," and I'm like, my guy, no, we need world building. That's pumpkin pie. Um, but yeah, personally, I found it to be a great episode. Anyway, tell me what you guys thought of it down in the comment section down below. That's gonna be it for this video. If you guys haven't already, hit like, hit subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys next time. And as always, stay bright. Ooh, watch Venom 3.